What's up? It's Tuesday! You survived Monday. Congratulations. Hopefully the audio doesn't get messed up on this because I just realized my headset is on. And last time I recorded a word with my headset on, the audio did not sync up correctly. So if it happens this time, then I know from here on out I got to make sure the headset is off. Hey, you been getting everything, got everything you do today? Pride, passion, perseverance. Hopefully you have. Once again, I'm in the jacket, not because there's anything wrong with me. Every time I wear the jacket, I get a message. It's 90 some odd degrees in Florida. It's the summer. Are you sure you're not sick? I'm not sick. I don't want anybody to see the name on my uniform shirt underneath. And I'm starting a second gig today where I cannot be representing the company that I primarily contract with on this new contract because the company I primarily contract with is a competitor of the company that I am now also contracting with. So I have to be very careful. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. You having a great Tuesday? You doing okay? You making changes in your life? You making moves? You making things happen? I certainly hope so. And I hope you give everything you got to that stuff, folks, because truly, there's no other way to be, no other way to live. So I was talking to somebody today, and they got a big opportunity ahead of them. But it's going to require some significant change in their life. And they're scared. They're scared of the change. And I was reminded, there's a rapper that I enjoy. His name is Hopsin. And he has these tracks that he puts out called The Ill Mind of Hopsin. And Ill Mind of Hopsin, track 8, he has a outro. It's been distorted, but it's Joel Osteen from Lakewood Church, and I love Pastor Joel. I love the things he has to say. So, but it talks about the importance of change. So let me touch on a few of those points, and then give you what I have to say when it comes to change. So Pastor Joel says one of the reasons we are scared of or don't accept change is because we get comfortable with where we're at in life. We get comfortable with our friends, we get comfortable with our jobs, and we're scared of making any changes because we don't want to lose out on the familiar. You hear all the time, step out of your comfort zone. Well, we don't want to make change because we're comfortable where we're at. And to make change would mean that we would have to be uncomfortable. That's where that entire concept of stepping out of your comfort zone comes from. All right? You can't change if you stay put. If you stay comfortable, you will never move forward. You will not be able to launch. You will not be able to make change. He goes on to say, because we're not willing to change, we get stuck with where we've been instead of being able to move forward into what we have for us, what the universe, what God has for us. We don't get to move forward into it because we're stuck with where we're at. And we are not supposed to take the blessings we receive and just sit on them. We have to keep acting, and we have to keep moving. If you have a wonderful job, you can't just sit back and just let it continue, because something could happen. That's why I always tell people, if you're going to work for yourself, you're going to be an entrepreneur, you have to have multiple revenue streams at all times. And I don't just say that. Any good entrepreneur in the world will tell you that. You can't depend on one revenue stream as an entrepreneur. You can't have one business. It's because when that business tanks, you have tanked. And so you can't get so comfortable with running that one business that you don't branch out and explore other opportunities for income and revenue, because at some point that's going to come back to bite you. Finally, he talks about blessings and provisions, and he says, every blessing doesn't last forever. Every provision is not supposed to last forever. You have to be constantly evaluating your life, and specifically, he says, the people that are in your life. Are they dragging you down? Are they keeping you from blossoming? Because not every friend is supposed to be in your life forever. Not every person is supposed to be in your life forever. You may have to move on. And if you hold on to the wrong people, that's going to prevent you from grabbing and reaching out and finding the right people. And so that's a very paraphrased version of that, speech or sermon that he gave at some point in time on change. And I'm a huge proponent of change. Change is vital for success. Without change, there is no success because, again, you're stuck. You cannot be successful without moving forward. You can't move forward if you're not willing to change. Again, step out of your comfort zone. All right. Evaluate your relationships. Evaluate what you're doing in your life. Make sure that they are all set up to propel you forward and not to keep you held down. You have to be willing to change if you want to launch into whatever the universe, whatever God has for you. Okay? Don't get stuck, folks. Don't get stuck. Always be willing to move forward. Always be willing to change. All right? Make the very best of what's left of your Tuesday. Give everything you got to everything you do today. Pride, passion, perseverance. Get shit done. I will catch you on the flip side. Be well, be safe. Follow your community's guidelines. Have a wonderful Tuesday evening.